Alrighty, hey there, nerds. So, I have a little bit of trivia for you guys. It does not look like Rutger is in this banner. It looks like he's going to be your free unit. That's interesting. That's kind of cool. But, well, we also have another unit in this banner that I accidentally spoiled myself with that we're going to go over. So, I accidentally clicked over to here, and I saw her there, and I'm like, oh god, it's Thea, isn't it? Well, that's a bit of a spoiler, but first up is Lou. Let's see what we got.
I'm Lou. I'm here because I can use magic. Not a lot, but I'm learning.
Aww. Dude, let me just say, I think that was Michael Johnston that I saw who was doing the voice here. Really quite nice. Honestly, really close to how I imagined Lou would sound like. A little bit odd with the art and that voice, but still pretty nice. Let's talk about a skill setup, though. Let's talk about the fact that, yes, guys, a lot of you pointed out in the leak that that was a Serpent Tome, and yes, it is a Serpent Tome. So there you go. You get a new variant of a tome that was released, what, a year ago? How odd. But I like seeing more variants of, weapons that can be inheritable, so that's nice. As well as, just looking over the rest of his skill setup, I was thinking when he first, appeared with this skill, list, I was thinking, oh, well, Lou's going to be demoted just based on what I'm seeing, but that rally up skill really kind of puts a little bit of a prick there. I don't think that's going to happen, but that is still a premium skill, even if it is a command skill. Now, we also have Mirror Stance and Attack Feint, and this just points to me that Lou is going to be a res tank. No surprises there. And that means that I'm going to be throwing him at Reinhardt until Reinhardt explodes. So let's see what else Lou got going on. And, well, I want to see him kill someone. Do it, boy! Yeah! Alright. Sorry, I'm getting into this.
The voices of the land and air echo all around me. They are all I need.
Oh, okay, that sounded almost like a cult-like behavior. Just saying, Sue. I like you. I like you. Anyways. Oh, also, I believe this was a Greenbow Cavalier, which is quite interesting, but also, that weapon. Another variant of a weapon. I'm so excited. I'm glad to see that the bow is finally getting a Wodow-like effect in Shortbow Plus, and it's going to be inheritable. Nice. That's great to see. When it comes to the rest of her skill setup, it seems to be exactly what I would imagine for a speedy archer. Or a speedy unit in general. Just the normal happenstance of, hey, look, there's Moonbow, Swiss Sparrow, and Chill Defense. It's pretty much just what you would expect. You just go down the list. Swiss Sparrow is almost, I'm pretty sure that is the most used skill, or at least the most, the most available skill, at least from what I can think of, because it's on a lot of units now. But the main thing that I'm sure a lot of your eyes are darting down to is that premium, juicy, tender, hone speed 4. Okay, no, not really, but anyways, that's a really nice one to have. I'm sure a lot of you are really interested in Sue just for that, which I will say that's nice, but also your monsters, and, well, it's up to you if you really want to do anything with that, but I find it very odd that they gave, +7 speed, hone speed to a Cavalier, but cool. I'm glad to see that as a skill setup. Honestly, so far, a lot of these characters do not seem necessarily power creepy. I am seeing new skills,
By the wind.
but they're not necessarily, too overpowered to me.
Ilya is cold and destitute. Being a mercenary is the only way to make a living.
Alright, well, let me just pause right there and say, Thea, your art alone makes me want to summon for you. We'll go back to that because I need to look at that again. Let me see what you got here. Oh my goodness. Another weapon with another variant. Yes, okay. So we have Vanguard. This is Safeguard, which was previously a sword. Now we have a lance variant of it. And that is really quite nice. It's probably something that we really needed. We needed more weapons that, aren't just legendary and stuck on a certain character. We need more variation for the characters that we have available. Not just the ones that are coming from the summon banner. So, Vanguard, very nice to see. Ignis and Steady Posture 2 pretty much seals the deal of what I'm expecting Thea to be like, in that she's going to be a defensive unit and probably make a lot of usage out of things like Ignis. Just saying. Seal speed and defense, I'm not too sure about, mostly because that highly coveted B slot can be really difficult to deal with. And Seal skills can kind of but still, I like the duality of it. I like that it has speed and defense on it. So therefore, at least it's something different than what we've been seeing lately. Now let's move on to the next thing and see what's going on, shall we? I also want to see how much she does.
It's my battle to fight.
Okay, she went from 32 to 65. Oh dear.
For age after age, I lay sleeping.
Alright, now I'm fairly sure that this character, yes, this is the character that I was expecting to get the preferential treatment when it came to just Kit. I was expecting her to be crazy, and well, wouldn't you know, it is. So therefore, I'm gonna try and say the name, but I will warn you, I'm a little bit worried about butchering it, so if you guys want to practice with me in the comments and just tell me, feel free to tell me, but I'm pretty sure it's Idunn? At least, if I recall. I may have butchered that, but let's move on and talk about her kit, because obviously, she is the favorite here. Her weapon is... it's effective against armored units, it gives her additional defense, and if at the start of combat, if a negative status effect is active on unit, or if unit's HP is less than 100%, well, okay then. It's going to neutralize penalties on unit and grant 4 to every... oh my god, in combat. So therefore, she just has to take a little bit of damage, and she's good to go. Consider her a bit like the Sealed Faucian in a way, and she just has that dragon effect, of course, with the additional defense and the armor killer. Christ almighty. Okay, Bonfire, Fortify, Defense, and Res 3. My god. Well... that is definitely a skill for the ages. At least it's not simply bound to Cliff now, but... yeah, Idunn definitely has a really, really nice skill setup, just based on what I'm gonna, say here. She's already set to go without having to really invest in her. War Dragon, she can work with dragons, Vengeful Fire, Fortify, Defense, and Res, and of course Bonfire. So... I think it's fitting that we take a look at her battle animations and see what's going to happen here, shall we?
Why resist?
Oh my god. Goodness gracious me. That was a 26 damage increase if I'm doing my math correctly. Oh man. Alright, let's see if there's anyone here who might exactly... oh. Well, that's not quite who I was expecting, but it's nice to see that... Daddy Dearest is still doing really well. Or not. I wasn't expecting him to come back so soon. Either way, I think it's pretty obvious when it comes to this banner what people are probably going to be aiming for, and I think you guys can probably agree. This banner, I will say, is, to me, a lot better than the banners that we've had in the previous, span, probably the last 2 or 3 months, because we've had... we have characters here who are being added to the pool who are not necessarily overpowered or, definitely too crazy with power creep. But I think it's pretty obvious that everyone is probably going to be going for red. And I will say that I'm really happy that this dragon unit, this armored dragon unit, is not either a big bulky gentleman or a small little girl. She's a very nicely grown, mysterious... cloaked individual that I'm not going to talk about anymore because I'm scared of her. And honestly, I'm pretty sure everyone's going to go for her. From there, I would say Sue is probably one of the bigger ones that I really want to go with, just because why not? Greenbow Cavalier with a pretty decent skill setup and a nice C slot. As well as, from there, I would probably go with Thea, and then move on to Lou, or, Thea and Lou are probably pretty much just on top of each other there, right around the same spot. The highlights are pretty obvious, but, well, that was your banner. And honestly, I guess I'm gonna say honestly a lot, but all in all, with this banner, I'm pretty happy with it. It's not too power creep. It does have one unit that I'm sure a lot of people are gonna go insane over. And while she's not free, she definitely is going to be a powerhouse, that's for damn sure. What do you guys think of this banner? Are you excited? Are you rolling for him? Do tell me in the comments below. It's time to get ready, and I hope you're ready for the patch as well. See you nerds on the other side. Thanks for watching. Oh, and if you haven't already, if you enjoyed this video, feel free to leave a like, and if you want, click around. I do some other things here. Hopefully I'll be doing more things soon when, I actually get the time to do it and things calm down. I love you guys. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.